Good morning, kindergarten and first graders. We are going to do a handwriting lesson, and what you'll need is your handwriting workbook. Kindergartners, you have the letters and numbers for me. First graders, my printing book. So go ahead and get those ready. Also, you will need to just be listening during this time. And so let's go ahead and begin turning to page 6 in your workbook. Letters and numbers for me, kindergartners, you'll turn to page 6. And if you are a first grader, you will turn to page 4. Okay, so the page looks like this, and we're going to go over paper placement and pencil skills. So let's go ahead and begin looking at page 6 for kinders, page 4 for first graders. At the top, you will see, if you look at the page, you will see pictures of a boy writing on one side. He has a piece of paper. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to show you. So he has a piece of paper, and it's on the table or desk that he is working on. Now, he is a left-handed boy. So he uses his left hand. So as you can see, I put my pencil in my left hand. My paper is going to be slanted. Let's see if you can see this. Here's my paper. I'm going to slant it this way. So the left corner of the paper is going to be up high, and then the right is going to be down. So using the pencil, you will be writing this way if you are left-handed, and your paper is slanted to the left corner up high. Okay? Then if you're right-handed, if you look at the page, it shows a boy that is right-handed on the other side. The paper is going to be slanted this way with the right corner up high. You will take your pencil in your right hand and you will write starting on this side and go like this. Okay? So if you're writing your name or you're writing a word, you're going to start over here on this side, and your right corner will be up high and your paper will be slanted. So if you look, the paper, if it's straight like this and you're writing, sometimes it will be harder to write. So it will be easier if you just slant your paper like this and write. You can also do this with a couple of other things. Your workbook, when you are doing pages in your workbook, okay? You can, if you're right-handed, put the right corner up high and write. If you're left-handed, you're going to put the left corner of your workbook up high and write, okay? And then another thing that you can do is if you're working with your whiteboard. Okay, so here's your whiteboard. If you have the whiteboard that has the house in the corner, if you're left-handed, so you'll have your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker. If you're left-handed, you're going to have your whiteboard marker in your left hand, left corner up high, and then begin to write. Okay? And then if you're right-handed, you'll have your whiteboard marker in your right hand. Your whiteboard will be slanted this way, right corner up high, and then you start writing on this side. Okay, so those are some examples of ways that you can put your paper, your whiteboard, and your workbooks if you're doing work where you need to use a pencil and write. So at the bottom of the page, you have placement of your pencil. So let's talk about that a little bit. So when you're left-handed, you've got your grip here, and your eraser is going to be pointing to your left shoulder. Okay, this is the standard grip where you hold your pencil with your thumb and index finger and resting on your middle finger, 2 fingers folded under. The alternate grip would be thumb and index finger and middle finger on top here, and your ring finger is to rest on. This is an alternate grip. Okay, you have your thumb, your index and middle finger on the top facing forward, and your resting finger is the ring finger. That's an alternate grip. Now, if you're right-handed, you're going to take your right hand, pinch here, resting on your middle finger. This is the standard grip. Eraser is pointing to your right shoulder. Alternate grip would be thumb, index, and middle finger here, resting on the ring finger, your pencil. This is the alternate grip. Eraser is pointing to your right shoulder. Thank you for listening to our lesson today. It was all about paper placement and pencil skills. Thank you for listening.